It is time for the Drew Yari Show. Drew Yari.
Yo.
Hello.
Yep.
What's up, man?
Not much. Just got home about, I don't know, like 30 minutes ago, 35 minutes ago, something like that.
Yeah, you told me it was an event at the show or at the mall, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty busy day. I'm spent.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm kind of, maybe not to the extent of you, but yeah, just wasn't as busy at work. It's the weekend, so it kind of slows down a little bit. Got a nice little workout in after work, and yeah, getting ready to do the show. So,
Good.
have all the questions. This is the question and answer show, ladies and gentlemen. Of the month of October, we used to do 2. We decided to just keep it to 1, just so we can get more questions in. So, are you ready to get this?
I think we got a couple questions.
Oh, we do. We got quite a few. So, are you ready to get this shit started, Justin?
Yeah.
Hold up, let me just fix something real quick. Okay. So, I believe the first question goes to CM Goof. Have you got? You're right. You guys ever notice how MJF and Michigan J Frog have the same initials, and how you've never seen them in the same place at the same time?
I didn't notice that Michigan J Frog and MJF's initials are the same until now. And I don't think we're going to see them at the same place at the same time, because one's a real person, one's a cartoon character.
Mama. Is MJF secretly Michigan J Frog in an elaborate human suit, vice versa?
No.
No, Goof. Sorry. Favorite cartoon character?
Or cartoon character. You go.
I don't have a favorite. I have favorites. Grandpa Simpson from The Simpsons. Barney from The Simpsons. Let's see. What's another cartoon? Probably Stewie from Family Guy is pretty funny. Vegeta. So those are some of my favorites.
I'll probably go with Rocco.
Rocco, there you go. Filbert. Since we're talking about Rob Who's Modern Life, Filbert, that's another one. Heifer. Heifer's another good one.
just like nowadays, like you can't name a cartoon character Heifer. Like you can't do that.
It's like even though it's a fake cow cartoon character, you can't call it Heifer. Like Jesus. If you were to make a random guess, who's winning the NBA Finals this season?
Right now, it's only been the first week, only a couple games in, but Milwaukee is scary.
Yeah. Yeah, Cal will be happy to hear that. So yeah, I got Milwaukee. Dame and Giannis. Jesus. Like
yeah, that's a scary team. Like Dame just dropping 40, not 39 in his first game. Like that should tell you something there. You know what I mean? And freaking Brooke Lopez still has a viable career, spraying the floor and hitting 3-pointers, and Milton doesn't have to be the second man now. He can just be like the guy that scores 15 a game. And they added some depth on the roster too as well. They got Campaign, in the back, as a not a 6-man, but he's on the bench now. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the scariest duo I've seen since Shaq and Kobe. And
I wouldn't go that far, but they're a scary duo for sure.
Right. I mean, in this like age of like everything has to be a trio. Like we rarely see like really scary duos anymore. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, what would you call Jokic and Murray? They're a duo.
They're a really good duo, but fucking Giannis and Dame Lillard, that's scary.
Well, yeah, that's a completely different level. But like duels still win championships. They just gotta have a great supporting cast around them. Like,
right.
Like Jimmy Butler and fucking Bam Adebayo almost won the title, last year.
I mean, the Nuggets are a good exception as far as like a great duo in this era, whereas like everybody else is a trio. But, yeah, Kyle, your Bucks looking pretty good this year. I got them coming out of the East. Let's see. Is Poliwrath just an angry Poliwhirl? It's a Pokemon.
Yep.
How do you think Anna and her lover, the Philly Fanatic, are coping with the Philadelphia Phillies' loss to the Arizona Diamondbacks on Tuesday night?
I don't know.
You have to ask Anna. I didn't even know Anna was from Philly. Top 3 most attractive famous women in movies and TV.
You got it.
Let's see. Vanessa Hudgens. That's one of them. Haley Steinfeld. And Jessica Henwick. Those are my
I only know the first one, so... but yeah, Vanessa Hudgens does look good. Like Gal Gadot, she's like real pretty. You know what I mean? Like she's real, but you can meet her. You know what I mean? Like she's not like overly like stupid hot. I mean, I know I don't know what she's doing nowadays, but Hillary Duff still looks fucking good. So I'm just saying.
She did that How I Met Your Father show on Hulu, and then that got
canceled. Oh yeah, I didn't watch that crap.
Yeah,
yeah, Hillary Duff, man, like sheesh, man. Lizzie McGuire, man.
Yeah, my crush.
I don't know who else. I don't know. Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Zoe Kravitz. She's that's a good one there.
You got one more.
Did I name 3?
You named Hillary Duff, and,
Gal Gadot, and Zoe Kravitz.
Ah, okay, never mind. That was 3. My bad. Thank you, Kyle. I'm pretty sure those are his questions for now. Goof. I'm sorry. Kyle's actually next. If there was the best of Drew Yari's show episode, what moments throughout the show's history would be on it? Huh. I'm gonna have to think about that, but basically anything that like multi-man shows. I did show surprisingly on the day of the insurrection at the White House, or was it Congress, where I had RJ and Monty and Kevin Castle on. That was a fun show. The 5th anniversary show was pretty good. I'm trying to think of another one. I don't know. I can't really think of a great one, but just anything. Just whenever RJ comes on, whenever Ruben comes on. I did a show with Ruben a few years ago, which was pretty fun, and we didn't really even talk about wrestling. We just talked about like shit other than wrestling. But yeah, I can't really narrow it down to like 1 or even 2. So, but just those that came to mind. Was Vicky Guerrero the first Karen character in professional wrestling history?
No, I would probably say Tammy Sitch and Smoky Mountain.
Okay. Who were some of the
that's the one I can think of immediately.
Right. Who were some?
What about you?
I mean, the one that comes to mind is Vicky, because I didn't watch Smoky Mountain at the time.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if you knew anything from before. Okay.
No, I'm aware of Smoky Mountain. I've seen clips. I didn't really I didn't follow Sonny's career in Smoky Mountain. Who were some of the wrestling YouTubers you watched in the late 2000s, early 2010s? For me, it was Wrestling Jesus, Jamie Calloway, Chick Kick. Sorry.
No, God.
He says sorry, Justin.
Oh, you asshole.
Oh, come on, Kyle. Look what you've done. I also discovered the Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle show on YouTube, too, when I saw clips of them talking about the 2/21/11 vignettes in early 2011. Kind of what you just said, Kyle, minus the chick kick part.
Jesus, man.
DTKC, and then DTKC led me to Wrestling Soup. And then just, like, I guess wrestling podcasts, like, or wrestlers with wrestling podcasts, like Jericho and Austin and Cornette.
They were in the early 2010s? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, I think they came out in like 2013.
Yeah, okay.
Or roughly around that time. Cornette's been around for, a while.
Yeah.
But, and then like KC commentaries with Sean Oliver. So, but what about you?
Yeah, kayfabe commentaries, yeah. Like the late 2000s, I was like looking up like matches and stuff because it's like before the WWF network, so I was like really watching matches. But as far as like content creators, I would probably say the Pro Wrestling Report PWR show. That was like pretty big for me at the time. There's really like no one that I will actually like go on my way and watch during that time frame. It was like me just like finding matches, watching old matches. As far as like people who review shows, I didn't like. It was really just the PWR show, the only one that I will follow. I mean, Wrestling Jesus, like yeah. I mean, everyone knows who Wrestling Jesus is. So I didn't like watch his videos religiously or anything like that, but I caught some stuff of his, but that's pretty much it though.
Right. What do you think of this ring name that Rick Boogs can use outside of WWE? Aster Rick or Rick Astor? Get it? Aster Rick?
Jesus.
That's
a good one. That's a good one.
Cal's got some zingers. Why is X, formerly known as Twitter, so popular amongst wrestling fans? Because X marks the spot.
There you go.
That's good, Kyle. You're 2 for 2 on these jokes. You should probably. You're getting us, Kyle. Do you think that Wendy's was better back when they still had the yellow in their color scheme before they changed their color in 2012? Or is it just a case of nostalgia?
No, the fries were better.
Yeah.
The fries are better. The burgers, probably about the same, I want to say. Probably, a little bit better than what it was, but the fries were definitely better. Fries were definitely better back then, for sure.
Yeah, their burgers are not very good. I tried Wendy's a while ago. I'm forgetting like the date, but I just got it just to get it, and the burger was not very good.
Now let me ask you this: what kind of burger did you get? Did you get like the dollar menu burger, or did you get like the regular burger from the menu?
Just got like a basic cheeseburger.
Yeah, those suck. Those suck.
You
gotta get like a Baconator or like a Dave Single, like the actual big patties. Those are a lot better to me, at least. Now I'm not ranking up there with ain't Whataburger or ain't anything like that, but I can slam a Baconator every now and then.
Sounds kind of sexy. Yeah, I don't know. That's like the first time I don't think I could finish a burger because it was just that bleh. But.
Like the regular t-shirt burgers from the dollar menu, they are not good. Yeah, like the best dollar menu cheeseburgers is McDonald's, clearly by far. Like it's not even a debate.
Which is coincidental because the next question is about McDonald's.
Oh, there you go.
When they did renovations, why do you think McDonald's removed everything about them that made their restaurants unique? They're also bland now with no character, and I miss the cheerful mansards roofs. I second that. Back in the day, McDonald's, like, when you went in there, it looked like it was full of life. Now it's just like every McDonald's looks the same.
It's
Same.
modern. Everything's modern. So like 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna complain about these McDonald's that we see in the future, and it's like, oh man, should have went back to the old ones, to the ones back in 2023. So like everyone's gonna have that nostalgia. And I do agree 100%. Like the other ones had character, like they had like the play place, and had like arcades in them. Like I don't know if you remember the McDonald's on Calabria when they had like the arcade in there a little bit, had like a couple arcade cabinets and a little play place. So yeah, like a lot of them did have more character, but you can say the same thing for fucking Wendy's. Like Wendy's had the fucking I don't know if you remember the Wendy's on Bandera that used to be there. It used to have the train that you'll go into, and it was like a fucking extra room. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like, yeah, you know what I mean. So I don't know, but yeah, they did have more character. But like, we're probably gonna be saying that these restaurants today have more character than the restaurants in 15, 20 years from now. So.
Is there a reason why wrestlers don't use a gun during a no DQ match? What can the referee do? Disqualify them?
No, but that'll be murder.
That answers your question, Kyle.
I'm just saying, no, that'll be murder. You can't murder anybody.
I mean, I know. It's just Kyle's killing me with these questions. No pun intended. Am I the only one who noticed that on X-Pac's first WWF theme it says uncensored, "I'm not the one to fuck with"? How did the WWF get away with those lyrics airing on live television?
For X Factor?
No. Like like his first thing when he went solo, the X-Pac. You think you could tell me what to do? You think what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
suck it. 2 peas in a bucket. Luck it. I'm not the one you tried to fuck with.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I heard the song for fucking years, so I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't have an answer to the question. I don't know. Cool, good for WWF.
Yeah, looking back on it, how did they get away with it? What do you call WWE versus AEW? Pros versus cons. Get it? Oh, Kyle, you're the best. In your opinion, are there any stereotypes that are true?
There's a lot of stereotypes that are true.
Like what, for example?
I mean, you name it.
I don't know, Kyle. It's a very loaded question. I guess it all depends. I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. I guess.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
You know what I mean? Like, do you have any Asian friends that are good at math? Do you know any Hispanics that are good at lawn or caring for their lawn? Do you know any? Do you have any black friends that are athletic and tall and can dance?
Do you know any Jews that love money?
I don't really know too many Jews. Surprised. I mean, San Antonio doesn't really have a lot of Jews here.
Yeah, we really don't.
I mean, we have a lot of Middle Eastern people, me being one of them.
Yes, we certainly do. In the medical center.
Right. Yeah, I mean, again, Kyle. It all depends. I don't know. It depends on how you look at things, I guess. I mean, there's really no like yes or no questions about that, but in some cases, it can be true. Everyone always talks about breaking kayfabe. Why doesn't anyone ever want to fix kayfabe? How rude of them.
But why doesn't anyone ever want to fix kayfabe?
I can't tell if Kyle, is that a joke or is that like a serious question? I don't know. I guess I think that's a joke because he's saying breaking kayfabe and fixing kayfabe.
Got it.
Okay. Drew, you're 4 years older than me. Are you glad that you didn't have smartphones in high school, or do you wish you did and you feel like you missed out on the new technology during high school? I mean, there's a lot of things back in the day that I wish we would have had more access to. I don't know about smartphones.
We didn't need them back then.
No.
Like we needed internet, but like we didn't need smart. Like it just wasn't one of the things that that we were exposed to. Like just like before, like I mean, it was obviously around before then, but like before like the year like 99, 2000, like we didn't need fucking internet. You know what I mean? We didn't really need internet before 99, 2000. You know what I mean? After that, we needed internet. And we, lived off of it. Then, like, after we got out of high school, shortly after, probably around, like, 2009-ish, I want to say, that's where we, wanted to get smartphones. And that's where we, we can live off smartphones now. So, before, like, 2008, 2009, that was, like, kind of a weird area where they had phones where you could have access to internet, but, like, you didn't have apps or anything like that. You just have to use, like, the phone browser, which was kind of janky.
Right. Right, like, using your flip phone to look at Facebook, and then you had to, like, do the whole, like, if you wanted to just, like, type hi to somebody, you had to, like, press it 3 times until you got to the H, and...
Yeah. Or if you use QWERTY.
QWERTY?
Yeah, QWERTY.
What is that?
Basically, where it'll spell it out for you, so, like... like the number 1 was like A, B, C, and 2 was like D, E, F.
Okay.
You remember that?
I literally never heard of that.
Or like T9. Okay, never mind.
I don't know, Kyle. There's a reason why a lot of these things weren't available back then, and they're available now. So, but hopefully that answers your question, Kyle. Have you ever heard of... Wait. Alright, have you ever heard of Friday night fish fry at restaurants in Texas? They are a big deal here in Wisconsin. It's basically bars and restaurants on Fridays have fish as the daily special.
No, it's not a big thing here, but I think Luby's here has it. Like for like Fridays, or it's like one of the days out of the week, but during Lent, for Catholics, I think for like a month, like a lot of restaurants here will serve like fish. It's like some of the chicken places will start serving fish, and that's where you see like Popeyes come in like with the fish combos, the fish sandwiches, and things of that nature. So,
you ever been to Fred's Fish Fry?
Yep.
Is it good?
Pretty good. I mean, it's not my I won't go there fucking like once a month or anything, but like once a year, 2 times a year, I can get their fish sandwich, put a little lemon on it, put some. Oh, it's good, but it's not a thing that I will eat every. Like if I want to go get fish or something like that, like either A, I'll make it myself, but B, I'll just go to like Laguna Madre. Like they got some good ass fucking catfish over there at Laguna Madre.
Oh yeah, Laguna Madre. We have one by the house. Been there once, and that was under. I'll just say it was under unfortunate circumstances that we didn't get a chance to actually eat. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
But yeah, we have one by the house. Been meaning to try it, like actually for the food.
Oh yeah, like this, like the catfish is. The only thing about it is it's expensive, right? Like,
yeah,
but it's really good though. For like a catfish plate, I get the catfish plate. I like cod, but like if I'm getting seafood, like I gotta get something that I really like. So catfish plate with shrimp, and it comes with 2 sides and a drink. So like for the amount of food that you get, it I can see why it costs so much. It comes up to like $15-16. So yeah, it was good.
What about El Bucanero? You ever been there?
Way too many times. I hate that place. Went there too many times when I worked at Spectrum. The VP who always come in and he'll like because he was a VP for both of our call centers, the one over here of 151 over there near the airport. I used to work over there near the airport. Mm-hmm. And anytime he'll come in, like sometimes he'll take out the supervisors to lunch, and he's like, "Oh, let's go to El Bucanero." I was like, "Fuck, man, it's like the fucking 8th time this year we're going, man." Like, fuck. I mean, the food is at the best is decent. It's not even that good.
I felt the same way about Las Palapas because I used to work at Sprouts, and we had a Las Palapas like literally next to Sprouts. You can just walk there for lunch, and it's just like, well, it's lunch. I didn't bring anything, and let me just go get some tacos. And like after a while, it's like, yeah, these tacos are really not that good. Even the tea's kind of weird.
Yeah, Las Palapas is not the best, to be honest.
All right. Next, what do you think of these midget parody wrestlers? Okay, because he has a list. Andre the Midget, The Little Show, Little E. Langston, Little John Studd, Little Van Vader, The Under Weird Taker, Clown, The Underwear Taker.
Okay.
Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Clown Carlito. Get it? Clown Carlito. MV Wee. Weelo Brown.
Weelo Brown.
Better recognize. Mini JF. The Little Bucks. John Weena.
Sounds like I have a small dick.
When I say Cena, you say Weena. Cena, Weena. Psycho Midge. Becky Grinch. The Pebble. So The Rock. Slider. Parody of Cheeseburger.
That's a good one there. There you go.
Kyle with the zingers tonight. Drew Mini Tire. Chris Ben Wee.
Oh Jesus! How about Chris Small Noose?
Oh, that was funny. Mid-Geo Shea. Is that supposed to be Ricochet, Kyle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And the Iron Skillet.
Iron Skillet.
You're killing it, Kyle.
The Iron Skillet sounds like a really fat Sheiky baby.
The Sheiky baby. I break his back. I make him humble. You know who should have made an appearance in one of the Saw films? The Game, Triple H. Jigsaw would ask, would you want to play a game? And Triple H would reply, I am the gamer. That would have been interesting. Your favorite Batman movies, and where does Batman Forever rank amongst them? I really like Batman Forever's soundtrack. I mean, for me, I don't know how Justin feels. Batman Forever would probably rank pretty low for obvious reasons. Favorite Batman movies, if I'm going by rank, The Dark Knight, of course. Batman 89. This is animated, so it didn't come out in theaters, but Under the Red Hood, I love that movie. Let's see, Batman Returns, because that was the first Batman movie I ever saw. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, The Batman, Batman and Robin. Am I missing a few? No. And then Batman Forever.
Yeah, Batman Forever lasts?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Over Batman and Robin? Oh my god. Okay, anyway. I will say
let me do a switcheroo. Batman and Robin will be last.
Oh no, you don't have to change it. It's your list. I go Dark Knight. I like The Batman. I like Batman 89. Batman Begins. Yeah, that's it. I don't even want to rank them all. So,
all right.
But I'll probably put Batman for probably in the middle somewhere, like lower middle. So it's lower tier, but like lower middle. If that makes sense.
All right. If Dixie Carter wasn't an idiot by having Vince Russo secretly working for TNA, then TNA Impact wouldn't have been canceled by Spike TV. So if TNA was still on Paramount Network, would AEW even exist today?
Yes. I think AEW still exists today.
I think Tony Khan, just in general, always wanted to start a wrestling company. So in the end, he still would have started AEW. Or if it wasn't AEW, he would have called something else. But either way, yeah, Tony Khan was still starting.
Well, yeah, I think it'll still be called AEW. I don't think the name would have changed because the Young Bucks and fucking K Omega was still over there in Japan, and and basically there was guys on the indie. I mean, there will probably be some guys that are in AEW now that will probably be in TNA. Who knows that? Who knows if MJF would have been in TNA or what I mean, like, or guys like that. Ricky Starks and Sammy Guevara. Maybe some of those guys would have been in TNA possibly, but I think AEW still would have been started regardless.
Okay. Is Tay Mello related to Mellow Yellow?
I don't know.
Quite right.
Maybe she's related to Carmelo Anthony. I don't know.
Or Carmelo Hayes.
There you go.
You never know. Did you ever get suspended in school? Because I did. In elementary school, I got suspended for saying that I wish a rude assistant teacher would die. Jesus Christ, Kyle, what's wrong with you? And in high school, I got suspended for slapping Brandon, who was a year younger than me in the Commons. He later transferred to Suburban High School to play on a better hockey team. Man, so Kyle bitch slapped his ass to a different team. Man, Kyle's a thug. Just a no-good thug. Yeah, I got suspended. But I did the ISS shit. So nothing for not being a thug like Kyle, by any means, but just skipping classes, being late. That's about it. What about you?
Never been suspended. I'm a goody two shoes.
You're a good guy. You're a good guy, Justin. Lastly, from Kyle, it's been years since I've heard a theme in WWE that captivated me like Drew McIntyre does. The last time was probably Drew McIntyre's Broken Dreams theme or the Nexus We Are One theme. I guess it's not really a question, so I guess it's more of a statement.
Cool.
I like Dragon Lee's theme. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Thank you, Kyle. Maurice Bear. Who was the rando who got ignited by fire when Kane was testing his powers on that time on Raw? What rando?
When he set the guy on fire, it was he was pretending to be like a cameraman or something like that. It was just a random indie guy, I'm assuming, or a random stunt guy.
Oh, okay. What do you think of Billy Corgan's 20-year plan now going to year 5 with a television deal with CW? Will the old power footage ever be found? I'm intrigued, because I've said it before, like I liked NWA, right around the time right before the pandemic happened. I was, heavily tuning into NWA. I was enjoying it. I'm not really watching it now. I follow it. I mean, I respect the fact that Billy Corgan is just passionate about wrestling. And, not for nothing, I just found out Billy Corgan owns his own songs. And that's how he's able to, stay rich and, have all this money to fund a wrestling company. So, yeah, we are in year 5, and he has his 20-year plan, and yeah, he just got to deal with CW. Let's see how it works. It's maybe...
the biggest downside is, and no one's talking about, is that the show's gonna be on at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. Central. So,
gotta take what you can get. Maybe that. Maybe that moves to 7 p.m. eventually. You never know.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I hope so. Yeah, it'll be great. But that's not a good start. You know what I mean? I would have tried to negotiate something a little bit better than that. You know what I mean? If they would have had NWA at let's say 10 p.m. on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Is anything gonna be on at CW in the next 30 minutes from now that's relevant? No, you could have put NWA there and roll the dice with it, but. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird because it's as far as I know about CW, Supernatural isn't on the air anymore, Arrow isn't on the air anymore, Flash isn't on the air anymore.
What the fuck do they have?
I literally, Vampire Diaries has been off the air for a long time. I
don't even know what that is.
I have no idea what CW is even showing. I don't know if Kyle knows, but I know seldomly they'll have Spurs games on CW, but other than that, I have zero clue what's on CW. Except for, what is it, high school, college football? Or no, high school football, But...
Yeah, but that's local for us. That's not even, counting, You know, somewhere random in Florida. You know what I mean?
So I don't know. That's just weird. But I don't know. That's just I wish nothing but the best for them. Who would win in a wrestling match, Bluey or Peppa Pig?
No, I don't even fucking know what that is. I can't answer that.
Yeah, I think those are like children's cartoon shows, so I have no idea how to answer that.
Well, I'm not 8 years old no more, so I don't know. We'll go with Peppa Pig, because it sounds like, you know, the pig has a fucking foreign object with pepper, so.
Yeah, we're well-functioning adults. What was the best match from WCW Spin the Wheel, Make a Deal, and how come it didn't go farther?
The gimmick sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, the gimmicks. I mean, it was like the best thing about it. I don't know if you ever seen this, Drew. Is that when Jake the Snake Roberts and Sting, they did Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. I guess they're like in some type of bar. And at the very end, they look into each other's eyes and they shoot lasers at each other, and there was an explosion.
Right.
Have you ever seen that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but that sounds awful.
I'll put the I'll put it in the chat real quick, and let me just video mark it real quick, and I'll get a live reaction out of you. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? All right. So as soon as you click on it, it should
Let me get to the chat room.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Drew Yari show. But as soon as you click on it, it'll take you directly to the end. Like, it is. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Like, it is so bad. But it's funny.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Like, they literally look into each other's eyes and they shoot lasers at each other. It's fucking amazing. It's so fucking good.
Alright, waiting for it to play.
Like, it's the fucking best. Like, how do they gain powers? Like, I don't understand that. Like, when they become Superman.
Oh god, that is awful.
it just with the sound of it, it's like.
Oh man. Lastly, for Maurice, since it's like near 20 years from GTA San Andreas, what was the myth you wanted to venture and find from the game?
I mean, I'm a huge GTA guy. Like, GTA is my favorite video game series of all time. I mean, there was a lot of different myths in the game that wasn't true. So, like, the UFOs and Bigfoot, that just simply weren't true. But they actually added those in, like, GTA 5. So the myths that everyone talked about in San Andreas, they actually added in GTA 5, which I give Rockstar a lot of credit for living up to those. So, they actually said there was like a Loch Ness monster, as well, in the game, which there's not, but it was fun lore. It was fun lore, but.
All right. Thank you, Maurice, for your questions. Savage Elite has some questions. First one's kind of interesting. Is it a horror movie or not? And he has a list of movies just to see what our opinion is on if it's a horror movie or not. Dusk Till Dawn.
No.
I think it's a horror movie.
Yeah, no, it's too. It has horror elements in it, but it's not a horror movie.
It's a vampire movie, I'll just put it that way. But The Thing from Another World.
No, sci-fi.
Okay. Jaws.
Yes.
Yes. Definitely. Cape Fear.
No.
It's a thriller. I mean,
it's not horror.
Right, but like, I don't know if you ever watch any of his greatest horror movie moments list, and like you'll see Cape Fear, or you'll see.
That doesn't make it right, though.
I mean, yeah. To say it's a straight up horror movie, no.
It's not a horror movie,
but
it's like, to your point, it's a thriller.
Yeah, but I guess thriller and horror kind of go hand in hand. But no, it's not a straight up horror movie. Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. But I mean, it's a drama horror. I'm sorry, drama thrillers, and it's not a horror movie.
I guess it's more scary because it seems realistic. You know what I mean? Like that character
it's not horror. It's not a horror movie to me. Like I never. I mean, yes, I've seen lists, but like okay, if that's the case, why don't see fucking De Niro's character as one of the greatest horror villains of all time? Like you don't.
Some people do.
Well, those guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about then, because it's not a horror movie.
But you also have the snobby like horror fans that are like everything needs to be realistic. It's like
no.
I don't know.
Fucking Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger ain't fucking realistic. Like you know,
yeah, those are the same ones that live and die by A24. Which I don't have a problem with A24, but it's like A24 is very hit or miss for me. It's always been very hit or miss.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Even though I did love Talk to Me. That's one of my favorite films of the year. Jurassic Park.
No.
Monster movie.
It's a monster movie. It's a blockbuster monster movie. It's not a horror movie. It has horror elements, but it's not a horror movie.
All right, Cloverfield.
No, it's a like another monster movie, like a giant monster movie, kind of like Godzilla. I don't think Godzilla's a horror movie.
Okay, before we get to the rest of this list, so what do you consider a horror movie?
I consider a horror movie as it doesn't have to be supernatural per se. But like it does have like supernatural elements to it, where there is maybe 1, 2, 3 or whatever, villains in that includes a kill count, but it can't really be something. In my opinion, it can't really be something that could be like a sci-fi experiment or like an alien invader or something like that. I don't really consider those horror movies. Like I consider horror movies where it's like like kind of like obviously like Frankenstein and Dracula and fucking Friday the 13th and things like that. Like no, Jurassic Park ain't a fucking horror movie. Neither's Cloverfield.
Yeah, disagreed. Where was I? The Thing, 1982.
It's sci-fi.
It's horror.
It has horror elements, but it's a sci-fi horror. Actually, you know what? I'll lean towards more horror on that one. Actually,
sci-fi horror.
because I think it's because if it didn't have the gore in it, would it really be considered still a horror movie? If it still had the gore in it, I don't know, but I think the gore puts it over the top.
Right. The Fly, 1986.
Also, Jeff Goldblum's Fly. It's the same thing. It's the same thing to The Thing. It has the gore in it, and but to me, I really think that's really more of a sci-fi movie. But I guess you could call it a horror movie.
Blade. No, Blade's not a horror movie.
No, fuck no.
It's a comic book vampire movie. So, action. Zombieland. Right. Zombieland's comedy. Comedy
it has
horror
elements, but I wouldn't really consider it as a true horror movie. No,
it's comedy horror zombie. I'll put it that way. The Purge.
The first one?
Yeah.
No, not really.
I'd call that a horror movie.
Not really. No. It's really just more of a situation of like a what if scenario if basically if America or obviously it's America, if they have like a no laws event or whatnot, to me guns in there too as well for me to really consider actual horror movie. You know what I mean?
I don't know. When I think of horror, I just think of let's take the things that freak us out the most and put them on a big screen, and then exaggerate them.
Yeah, that's not horror to me.
I mean, it's scary because it seems plausible. with the way the
it'll be scary, but like I don't really consider that a true horror movie though.
Right. Okay. And lastly, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. I can see that.
Right. Another example of a horror movie that again has people in it that could exist. Buffalo Bill, Hannibal Lecter. Those are real people that could exist. That was an interesting question. If not Brett or HBK, who would be the top guy in the new generation era?
I'm sorry, I need to take a drink real quick.
Okay.
You can answer, man. I'm sorry.
Are you good? Shit.
Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah,
go and answer the question.
If not Brett or HBK, who would be the top guy in the new generation era? I mean, I guess technically Austin became the top guy out of the new generation era. Brock became a top guy out of that. But I guess the question is, who would be the top guy during that specific era?
Yeah, Austin and Rock. That's the Attitude Era for sure.
I don't know. It's tough. Who really could have been the top guy during that era besides Sean and HBK?
I mean, you still had Taker there.
Yeah, but he was already a top guy even before that.
He wasn't the top guy, though.
Yeah, but he was a top guy.
He wasn't the top guy, though.
Okay, I get. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get what you mean.
He wasn't the top guy. Like Brett and HBK were the top guys of the new generation era. So it'll probably be like maybe someone made like Diesel, maybe, which is
they tried with him and then that didn't work.
Well, I mean, it didn't work, but like if you didn't have no Brett or HBK, like who else would you fucking have? Like Razor, Diesel, Owen, maybe as a heel. Maybe a heel champion for Owen.
Why do you think they never tried anything with Owen as far as like trying to make him a main eventer or world champion?
They did. I mean, they fucking SummerSlam '94. He almost won the fucking world title there. I just think that Brett did better business at the time than what Owen could. They wanted to keep it on the babyface, and during that time frame as well. This was the fucking early to mid '90s. Heels weren't really considered to have long title reigns in the WWF during that time frame. So they're really the only heel that really had a long title reign during that time frame, and it's not even long to begin with, was Ric Flair. And that he didn't even really have a long title reign. Everyone else, like you look at, if you go all the way back to the Hogan era, right? To the beginning of Hulkamania, Hulkamania won from Iron Sheik, who had the title for like a month at most, or maybe just a couple weeks. He won from Bob Backlund and went to Hogan to Andre for just for that title change. Went back it went to Randy Savage, who was a face world champion, but became heel in the last couple months when he turned on Hogan. Then it went back to Hogan, then went to Ultimate Warrior, who was a babyface. Then went to Slaughter for a couple months. Then went back to Hogan. Then it went to Undertaker for this Tuesday in Texas, and lost the fucking title to Hogan. Then it went to Ric Flair. Then it went to Macho Man, and who was back to babyface. So, and after Macho Man went back to Flair, then went to Brett. So, heels didn't have long title reigns back then. So I mean, that's the reason why I think Owen probably didn't really get that title reign because of that. So,
right. But I guess to answer the question, if not, Brett or Sean, I guess Taker is maybe the safe bet. Yeah. He easily could have been the guy that could have carried the company. So, yeah. What horror icon would you choose to be your killer, and who would be the final girl you would want as an ally?
Let me think about that one.
No, I guess I answered. As a killer, I'd want Jason because it would be quick. So, I'd go with Jason.
Which Jason, if you don't mind me asking?
I guess now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Jason from Jason X, because he was like a cyborg killer Jason, so he can just like kill you in an instant. So I'm gonna go with that Jason. Final girl, Ripley from Alien.
I'll go with Michael Myers because he doesn't run. He'll be easy to get away from. As long as I'm moving, I won't die. and I'll have Sidney Prescott with me.
Nice. Best horror YouTube channels to watch horror content. I think we might have had this question asked before.
I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I remember I mentioned some of the channels, but like I don't think we've been asked this particular question.
There is one, and I'm blanking on the name. Let me try to pull it up real quick.
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, the next door neighbors are having a party, and they're playing like really, just basically any song from like the 2000s.
I love it.
They're playing Lip Gloss. All right, the channel is called CZ's World. C and Z, and then the S at the end. World.
CZ's World. Never heard of it. How many subscribers it got?
He has 1.34 million subscribers. Wow.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the one that does like the horror history timelines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, it's decent. No, it's decent.
And then Final Kill. That's pretty good. So, yeah, Elite. Those are the ones that I recommend. They're pretty good. Do you have any?
For me, Cinemassacre. I mean, ever since I was in fucking high school, I was watching Angry Nintendo Nerd, and like, obviously changed into Angry Video Game Nerd. Then he eventually, and he's really a horror fan, but like the video game stuff, the retro video game stuff, is what made him popular. But like, that's where I got more exposed to more of the classic horror movies. So basically he's very good for classic horror movies for like Universal Monster and Hammer, and then like 70s horror, then all the way through slashers. Then another channel, obviously, I mean, this is like the horror YouTube channels, is best one on YouTube. Dead Meat, like, of course, like, the kill count, like, the kill count's fucking, the most epic thing to horror, to horror fans. Like, Dead Meat's like the greatest. Fucking just reviews all these movies, and he just uses like great humor in the movies, and he's a wrestling fan too, so he'll just throw little wrestling quips in there too. Like, just great shit, man. Just great shit. Dead Meat. So Dead Meat's good for like all horror in particular, and if you want to like, watch and review a movie that either you may like or a movie that you don't really want to watch per se, but you just want to watch it in like 20 minutes per se through this little review. If you don't have time to watch a full movie, you can kind of watch it and kind of get the gist of it. And plus, like, he explains everything in detail what's going on, so it's not like you're missing anything. So that's great. So Dead Meat's fantastic. And Cody Leach. I don't know how many subscribers he has, but Cody Leach, he's like, I usually go watch his videos whenever I want to watch like top 10 videos when he ranks movies or when he reviews movies, because he's like watching every horror movie and he's reviewing them too. So if it's a horror movie I didn't get across to watching it, like, I'll like watch his review first and kind of see like what he's saying. But also as well, he does like all like these franchise, ranking, like tier list rankings, where he's ranking like every Saw Trap, or he's ranking every Halloween movie, or he's ranking, every Final Girl in horror history. So Cody Leach is a very underrated, I will say, horror YouTuber. He's fantastic.
You said Cody Leach is his name?
Cody Leach, CODY LEACH, Cody Leach. Like he's fucking great. Like,
Oh, I'll look. All right, I already subscribed, so I'll look it up. I'll watch it after this. Who is considered the third biggest wrestling promotion in your opinion? NJPW and NJPW, TNA, NWA, or MLW?
what was the question? I didn't hear the question.
Sorry. Who is considered the third biggest wrestling promotion in the world in your opinion?
And what were the choices again? I'm sorry.
NJPW,
Okay.
TNA,
Yeah.
NWA, or MLW?
I mean, this New Japan.
Yeah, and New Japan. Like, no thoughts about that.
That's
It's
not
NJPW.
even like a. Yeah, that's not even a debate. You should ask who's the fourth biggest, and I think that probably became a little bit of a debate. But yeah, New Japan, like by far.
Fourth biggest is TNA, Impact, whatever you want to call it.
Maybe.
Right. I mean, because again, nobody really watches MLW anymore. And NWA is, I guess, by default the fifth. So
I don't know, man. I like I don't know, man.
I mean, they're still putting on pay-per-views.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I'm just trying to think of. I don't know if I'll have TNA the fourth, but I don't know who I'll put as the fourth. Pro Wrestling Noah's it's up there too, you know.
Right.
But it's Japanese, so I guess a lot of people probably won't consider that because it's Japanese. But yeah, no, I think TNA would be a good force for sure.
I've been hearing good things about TNA. That the shows have been getting better.
Yeah, Bound for Glory was apparently a very good show. I watched Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay from Bound for Glory. It was really fucking good. It was really good. It was a 5-star match to me. I wouldn't be surprised if people have that in their match of the year. Like when it comes down to it, top 10. You know, probably not my top 10 personally, because I wasn't like emotionally invested in the match, but I can recognize a good wrestling match when I see it. So,
right, I'll need to give it a watch. The shows. What fast food mascot would make a scary horror film? I mean, Ronald McDonald. Like, there you go.
Yeah, that's the obvious one. Colonel Sanders would be a fucking scary motherfucker. You know what I mean? Colonel Sanders, or even, or you know what, the Burger King mascot.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be really scary.
Wendy's, like the Wendy mascot, that'd be terrifying.
Oh, I was like Dave Thomas.
I mean, he'd be terrifying too.
Dave can't scare nobody.
He'd be terrifying too because he just looks so nice. I remember
he starts approaching you like in the middle of the alleyway. You know what I want right now? I want a hot, fresh, never frozen patty beef from Wendy's. It was like a 3-year-old burger. I'm like, oh no, don't beat that to me.
And I'm about to make you into a burger. Who are some other mascots? I think those as far as I know, those are the only ones.
I mean, those are the main ones, yeah. Jack from Jack in the Box.
Oh. Oof. It's like, would you like an ultimate cheeseburger? Hey, those were good back in the day. Number 7. Oh, it's a tier list. Another tier list this time, but it's horror movie villains. Go at one at a time, so that way we know where you are putting each villain. Please post in chat when you are finished. So there is a link.
Oh, so hold on, I don't got the chat up. Let me bring it up real quick. Hold on. So tier list.
Yes, sir.
All right, got it up.
Where's the horror movie villains? Okay, never mind. They're there.
It should have popped right up. I just clicked on it and it popped up.
Okay, so let's just do this real quick.
So let me just so he said one at a time. So hold on. So first, do you see the Terrifier guy?
Yeah,
the clown. Okay. So where would you put him?
I really didn't like Terrifier.
Yeah, you didn't really like it that much. Yeah,
I know other people liked it. I mean, the guy's freaky, obviously, but like,
I'm going B. Going B. He's not. He's not gonna be like a classic horror villain or anything like that. To me, at least as of right now, because the movies are so new. But I don't think he's like terrible either. So he's like middle of the road for me. So I'll go B personally.
Yeah. Let's see. The Babadook. I'd put that like D.
F.
Yeah. I mean the movie was creepy, but it wasn't like great.
Yeah, that's F tier for me.
Unpopular opinion. I never liked Chucky.
Oh, Chucky's expert. Okay, I can do Chucky. Chucky. I like Chucky. I'm gonna go A, but he's probably like bottom A. He's like an A minus, so he's gonna be like closer to B at the end of this thing. So, but I'll go A.
Where would you put Cujo?
Cujo?
Yeah.
He's a fucking dog, man.
That makes it scary.
It's a real good movie, though. Like, I love Cujo, but you know what? Just out of the name alone, and people actually naming their pets after this fucking dog, I'm going B.
Right, because it's such a beautiful dog, and then he gets infected by it. It got bit by a bat, and that's why it went crazy?
Yeah, by a bat, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what makes it scary. It's like, I want to pet this dog. I don't want it to hurt me. Frankenstein goes in my top. Candyman.
Well, hold on. Frankenstein, he's SS tier.
Yeah, that's what I said. SS.
Oh yeah, he's SS tier because, like, you don't have to watch a fucking horror movie to know who Frankenstein is. Like, everything that you see, like in these generic Halloween decorations or whatever, like these little cartoons. What's like? They can make Frankenstein a monster, any monster, because they have different variations of Frankenstein's monsters. It's always the bar's call off every fucking time, 100%.
All right, Candyman goes in my SS.
Ooh, he's high up there for you.
Yeah, love it.
It's a good movie, man, and I love the concept of it. I'm going A tier for him, above Chucky.
All right. So far, my F tier, I have Terrifier, I have Black Phillip.
Wait, who?
The Witch. The Witch.
Oh yeah, the Witch. Oh wait, did we do that one already?
I mean, it's a black goat.
Yeah, but I didn't think we did that one. I thought we skipped that.
Well, I mean, he's in my F tier because I'm like, he wasn't really a villain.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we did that one already. Yeah, but I agree. I just didn't know we did that one.
I've never seen Reanimator, so I can't really say where I would put
Reanimator. It's gory good. So I'm probably gonna go B with him.
Let's see.
More B though.
Leprechaun.
All right, who you have next?
Leprechaun F.
D for me.
Norman Bates. Where would you put him?
Norman Bates, S. S tier.
I'll put him in B. Nosferatu.
I mean, see, it's a silent movie. It's a very slow. The villain itself is good because it's Dracula, but obviously Lugosi is fucking miles better than Matt Shrek.
So would you put him in like C or D?
I got him in C.
Okay. Pamela Voorhees.
Oh, Pam. I'm in the minority. I think Pamela's A.
I got her and Jason in A.
I got. Well, you did Jason already too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, Jason's SS for me. So.
All right, so let me just kind of run through it so far because I'm going too fast. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I thought we're doing because I thought he said one at a time. That's why one person.
Well, let me just start. Let me just start back. So, Candyman, I put in SS.
All
right. Frankenstein, I put in SS.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger and Jigsaw, I put in SS.
Wow, yeah, you're super far ahead of me, man.
Sorry, man. So it's all right. So tell me where you're at.
Well, I thought we were going one at a time. So when you're naming off people, that's when I was putting people on the. So I got like half the people still there.
Well, I mean, where did you stop at? Like, where are you at right now?
Well, right now I'm on. Who was the last person that we were talking about? Pamela Voorhees.
Yeah.
I was just going based on what you were saying. Like, so who you have next on your list?
Patrick Bateman.
Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman.
He's an S for me.
I love the movie. I'm gonna go A. He's top of A though. He's close to S. He's close to an S, but I'm gonna go top of A.
Love American Psycho.
All right, who's next?
Reagan from The Exorcist.
So Pazuzu.
Pazuzu, the game.
I think it's the fucking devil. Like shouldn't I be SS alone? I'm gonna go bottom A.
Okay. Same. Even though it's funny because like I was never the biggest Exorcist fan. It's kind of funny though. Like whenever she's like talking shit as the devil, it's like it's kind of funny. Like I'm not even scared. I'm fun. I'm
like saying your Mersex cocks in hell. Like I find that fucking hilarious actually.
And she's like full on like masturbating with the fucking cross. Like she Pinhead.
I'm not a big fan of Hellraiser.
Yeah,
C.
me neither. It gets a D from me. Pennywise.
Pennywise, I think is overrated, especially with the new movies that came out. You know what I mean? I think Tim Curry is fucking phenomenal in what he did in the first movie. Second, you know, the new one's okay. I'll put him in middle B.
Okay. The Predator.
Predator.
Oh, first of all, that motherfucker can camouflage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him in B. Actually, no, I'm putting him. Ah, fuck! I can't talk today. I'm gonna put him in A.
Yeah, I agree. Because between Predator and Alien, I like Predator better. So I'm gonna go bottom. Yeah. I got Reagan over Predator. So yeah, still A.
The girl from The Ring.
That's the one. That's the one with the mouth open, right? Right there.
No, that's
Ringu.
not The Ring. That's The Grudge.
Oh, that's the. See, I always get those fucking confused, man. Yeah, that is the Grudge. The Ring. This is the bitch that comes out of the TV. Wasn't really a fan of the Ring.
Yeah, it was alright. The first one was okay. I'll put her in the C category.
Yeah, I got her top C right now.
Sam from Trick or Treat.
Okay, I'm probably gonna say something controversial. I think Trick or Treat is over fucking rated. I think it's over fucking rated. Now the villain itself is okay, but I got bottom C.
It's one of my favorite horror movies. So
It's just that to me is not that good, but if you like it, you know, that's cool.
Jeff Goldblum from The Fly.
Is he really a villain?
I mean, becomes a villain because he, like the movie, it's almost kind of like a supervillain in a way, where since we were talking about Spider-Man, it's like he gets the symbiote suit and he becomes powerful and he starts to become like basically sick with power.
But not because I like the movie, but for this ranking, it's F.
Okay.
It's F. It's F. He played the role great though. I love the movie, but it's just like I don't really consider him to be a villain. Actually, if I can make another like tier, I'll probably just put not villain.
Okay.
I don't feel that he's really a villain to me.
All right, who the fuck is this? It looks like a chicken. Looks like some rooster turkey thing. I have no idea what that is.
Next to the xenomorph?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
All right, I don't know.
At first, I was like, "Is this Jurassic Park?" But I don't know. I'll probably just leave it there.
And then the xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
I'm gonna put that in the A category.
I'm putting that top B.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, do we have?
Oh wait, I still have a shit ton more. I didn't know. Okay. Well, yeah, you did like half the list.
Do you want me to just go over mine?
Yeah, sure.
All right. SS, Candyman, Frankenstein, Freddy Krueger, and Jigsaw. S, Damien from The Omen, Dracula, Hannibal Lecter, and Patrick Bateman. A, Cujo, Jason Voorhees, Pamela Voorhees, Reagan, or technically Pazuzu, The Predator and Xenomorph. B, Carrie, Ghostface, Norman Bates, I'm sorry. The girl from The Grudge, Sam from Trick or Treat, and Michael Myers. C, the creature from the Black Lagoon, Jack Torrance, Nosferatu, Pennywise, the girl from The Ring, and D, Chucky, the Babadook. I like that Dr. Evil's on here, but he went on D. The Invisible Man, Hellraiser, and the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. And F is going to be Art the Clown, Black Phillip, whoever this guy was from Reanimator, Leatherface, the Leprechaun, Jeff Goldblum from The Fly, and whatever the fuck that demonic turkey thing is.
Got it.
All right. You got yours?
Nope. I'm still doing it.
All right.
Hold on. I still got like 5 more. Hold on. Okay. Then you go here. Then you'll go here. Then they have 2 Sams here, but I don't know why. But anyway, I wanted to do SS as like a Mount Rushmore, but I didn't get there. I didn't get. Well, gosh, man. Nah. I'll just leave them right here. So SS, I got Frankenstein, Jason, and Dracula. Then S, I have Norman Bates, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Hannibal Lecter. A, I have Jigsaw, Norman Bates, Candyman, Chucky, Pamela Voorhees, Pazuzu, Predator, Damien, Invisible Man, Bomb of A. Then B, I got Ghostface, Leatherface. I like how I put those together. Xenomorph, Cujo, Terrifier. Both of the clowns go together. I just noticed that. It, Pennywise, animator, doctor, forget his fucking name. Jack Torrance, C, Grudge Girl, Ring Girl, Nosferatu, Pinhead, Sam, Creature from Black Lagoon. D, I have Leprechaun. Carrie, I didn't really see her being a villain. Like, she, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was justified what the fuck she did. Like, you know, don't fuck with her. You know what I mean? Like, she's being bullied this entire time. Like, she was a hero more to me. So that's why I got her in D. Then F, I have Jeepers Creepers. So the reason why I don't know if you know, have you heard the story of Jeepers Creepers, the director?
Yeah, the fucking pedophile piece of shit.
Yeah, pedophile. Yeah. So I put it there for that reason. But like, if he didn't do that, I don't know, maybe an A for me. In all honesty, Dr. Evil, I didn't rank. Yeah, because Dr. Evil. I mean, fucking turkey looking whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know what to tell you what that shit is. So I was like, is that the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park? But I don't know. So
Okay, so I just got some breaking news.
yeah,
That's all the questions from Elite. Apparently Matthew Perry passed away.
yeah, I saw that before the stream started. Yeah, sad.
So, hold on.
Yeah, he apparently passed away from a drowning or something like that.
He was found dead in his hot tub. There were no drugs or alcohol found at the scene.
Yeah,
Oh man, that sucks.
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't it's not gonna. I wasn't the biggest Friends fan, but I mean, he was in some things I like. But yeah, that sucks. That sucks for R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Yeah. I mean, it's very, very unfortunate. For a lot of people who love Friends out there, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's a very sad day for you. So, condolences to his family. So, for sure.
All right, and Goof has the last bit of he each has one question. It's a F, Marry, Kill, so we got to open the thingy.
Sure.
So just let me know when you have it open.
Got it open now.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Kathy Kelly, Killer Kelly, or Viva Van.
Oh man, you know what he should have done? He had Kathy Kelly, Killer Kelly. He just went with Kelly. Oh, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, Goof. You missed your opportunity.
Oh man, that would have been perfect, man. Maybe next time.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Marrying. I'll marry Kathy Kelly because she seems like the wifey type. So I'm going to go with her. I'm going to fudge Killer Kelly because, my God. Man, RJ was right. And then kill Viva Van because I have no idea who that is and she does not look like my type. So, yeah.
Yep. Same.
All right, those are the questions, people. Thank you for all your questions, anybody who participated. When will be our next...
I'm glad we had that tier list because this would have ended like 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, you did about an hour 17. So I'm looking at the calendar for November. That Saturday at the end of November is going to be Survivor Series, so we can't do that. Do you want to do November 18th as the next Q&A show?
Let me look at see if there's any shows that I may want to go to first. Hold on. Just want to make sure. I don't want to commit to anything if something pops up. Hold on. Mission.
I mean, we can talk about it later, like around Halloween, and just see what the best date is.
The 18th's fine. The 18th's fine.
All right, sounds good. So after the show's done, get in your questions for November 18th. That's the Q&A show for November, and we're already coming up on November, people. It's crazy to think about, but we're done, people. Thank you for your questions. This was a fun Saturday night. I'm starving. About to go get some food.
Oh, what's for dinner?
Chicken tacos.
Oh, there you go.
And we're thinking about watching that new Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, please don't.
The wifey wants to watch it.
Oh man.
Well, it's it's on Peacock, so
I saw it last night.
Yeah, I've heard not so good things about it. It seems like a very divisive. Go ahead.
Have fun. That's all I can really say.
It seems like a very divisive movie because I'll see the people that were fans of the game and say, "Oh, I liked it," and then you'll have like the people who are more casual and be like, "Yeah, this movie sucked." So
no. I mean, I never really played the games. I'm familiar with the games. I watched playthroughs of it, but I'm like no fan of the games to begin with. But it's like, it's I don't even want to say anything without spoiling anything, but I'll just say is they tried to pay some tribute to the games, but at the end it just felt like it was tacked on versus like actually being something that actually is something that's needed for the movie.
But yeah, Maurice, you will be expecting a review. So I'll be as honest as I can. So, but we're out, people. We'll see you Wednesday, and happy Halloween, everybody. Be safe.
Peace.
The Drew Yari Show.
It's Drew Yari. It's Drew Yari.
The Drew Yari Show.
It's Drew Yari. It's Drew Yari.
The Drew Yari Show.
It's Drew Yari.
The Drew Yari Show.
It's Drew Yari.
The Drew Yari Show.